Hey boys, welcome back to round 21 of the Broncos career mode, and we're at 12 spot. We got some work to do. That's for sure. You know, there's no mucking around at this stage of the season. We're left in a tough spot, but we got the team to pull it out. Take on the Eels, who I didn't actually. I was looking at our spot on the ladder. I didn't even look at the Eels, so. Obviously, in real life, they're struggling a bit, but you know, when I'm making this video, they've had a couple of wins, well, 2 wins back to back. So, yeah, they have a bit of potential. For some reason, they have Jamin Salmon in the halves instead of Mitchell Moses. I don't know if Moses may be injured. You would expect, otherwise he would be there. So yeah, they got a young guy in the halves. Don't know who he is, but hopefully a bit of a weaker side we can put him to the sword, because our points for and against is pretty shocking as well. But last game we were really starting to find a bit of groove, and right here we're going to get super lucky. I was so happy with this, because finally one of these times where you look to pass it to the support player, so often it gets like knocked down by the defense and they somehow end up with the ball, or it just gets intercepted or whatever. But this time it got knocked down, and Jack Bird, it got knocked into the backfield. Bird just picked it up, raced away and scored. I was very happy with it, because yeah, you get screwed over a lot with those. So it was good to get one back. Is Bevan French off a bit of a poor kick. I was trying to kick early, but we found out pretty quickly that the wind is definitely against us. So early kicks with a strong breeze in your face is probably not a good idea. Who is this? Hoffman straight through, playing in the centers. He's obviously dropped in real life, which I can't really understand. Hoffman, he's still, he's such a good player. Like I really liked him back in the days of the Broncos, and I thought he played pretty well for the Eels. But obviously they've gone. I guess George Jennings has been good as well, but yeah, I really like Hoffman. He's a solid player. Obviously at the times he was good as well, but. Yeah, a bit strange, honestly. But third tackle here, we're going to get a chance to, well, actually, I sort of wasn't focused there, but yeah, we copped a big shot and we knocked it on. Well, we didn't knock it on, apparently. It came free, but they obviously signaled it went backwards, which, pretty happy with. I think the big hits have sort of been tuned a little bit, I think, since the latest patch. Like, they're very rare still. As Josh McQuarrie comes up with a huge play right there, intercepting the ball. That was big. That was very big. We could have easily conceded a try, but our rushing defense has been pretty solid this game, and we're gonna get a. I don't know why I wasn't play on. That was a little strange. They obviously came back for the scrum, which isn't bad, but unfortunately, Darius Boyd just standing in the wrong spot, and he makes us pass a forward ball. So that was frustrating. But James Roberts on the back of some possession is just going to burn the Eels on the outside. A couple of big fens, a couple of big don't argues. Gets it off to Jordan Kahu, and he also brushed aside. I think it looked like Tim Manor was given chase, and I talked about this in the last episode, that the forwards, I think they're just too quick at like being able to make those covering tackles. But thankfully Kahu was able to shrug off the big fella coming over, and that was a big play. James Roberts, man, he's got a fend. James Roberts has got a mean fend on him in real life, so it was good to see him there. But also coming back to like this game, as Kaiser Pritchard is going to drive his way. I was frustrated with that try. That's for darn sure. Just skipped over the replay as Tony Williams is gonna look to convert, and for some reason he just aims it out to the right. I don't know what was doing there. Tony Williams having a brain fade. That was extremely strange. But getting back to, I was gonna talk about the speed, and maybe they haven't changed it at all. I don't know, but every time, like when I've come back to this Broncos career mode, because like I said, when the latest patch hit, I only probably played like 1 or 2 games with the new patch with the Broncos and any team for that matter. I was playing Kalen Ponga, Karimo and stuff, but not as a team. But coming back to this, like I play, like obviously played like a lot of games just previously, and every time I gave it to Roberts, he just seemed so much quicker. Now, obviously, has a beautiful ball. Actually got Payne Haas on the bench for us. I had to put him on. He's rated terribly on the game. I think he's like 54 overall, but I thought, we got to put him on because he's an absolute monster, honestly. But yeah, like obviously, previously when you play the game is Anthony Milford, a bit of solo brilliance. What a try that is! Just the streak into the backfield, a little chip and chase, too quick, burns them, try under the post. Yeah, previously, I mean, obviously you give it to the speedsters and they felt quick, but I can't, like, it always, my memory, like, previously is that the fast guys didn't seem probably as quick as what they should, but like every time, yeah, pretty much every time we've given the ball to Roberts, like since I've come back and I've played like a few games, he seemed like so quick. He just seemed like so much quicker than the other players. Just being able to like run around like his center opponent a few times. So I don't know if they've adjusted like some speeds for players, or they've just made like maybe a few plays slower and the few faster plays much faster or something. But yeah, I don't know, just every time you touch a ball, it was like, it actually felt like James Roberts, just the speed of him. But I don't know, maybe it hasn't changed. It wasn't like I can't really remember it being like a major issue regardless before the players weren't their proper speeds or anything, but it just felt a little different. It's right here. Terrible play. We're pretty much home and hosed at this point, but that was, getting a little scrappy there, just trying to shift it out to the left, a few forwards getting in the way, but a bit of a chance to defend as well, which is good. That was a nice little play there. Tony Williams, beautiful ball back to French, stepping around, but it was really good defense to hold him up. It's Corey Norman almost getting, well, he gets over the line, but thankfully spun around and held up. So yeah, we've done pretty well defensively, which is good. Or it's good when you've got the game sort of wrapped up. It's not a bad thing to have to go through a little bit of defensive aspects. There's a good little bit of play on the last tackle here. That was really slick movement. Yeah, it didn't work well. It worked out pretty well because Salmon here decides to go over the sideline. But what a ball from Corey Oates back to Bird, and we're going to get a scrum feed 35 meters out. So a chance to put on another 4-pointer. Is a good ball out to Roberts there. Could have just got that pass away to Carr, who would have had a clear run to the try line, but just quick hand sometimes a little tricky. You really got to time the pass, which again, I like that. I like the fact you can't just pass willy-nilly. You actually have to time the passes a little bit better. Is great ball there, Jack Bird. Try to get the pass back. There we go. Simple stuff. Matt Gillette. The support play, that's definitely the big thing that they added, like in probably the first patch for this game. I remember when the game first came out, the support play was terrible. Like you couldn't ever like find players backing up, but I think it was the first patch that they sort of fixed that. Like probably still not perfect, but it's definitely a heck of a lot better than it was. You actually are able to like score tries like that. Is beautiful play. So 24-4 in this game. It's good to put some points on because we just struggling to score some tries previously, I felt, but coming back to the game, I felt switched on in attack. So another victory. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Make sure to like, and I'll see you in the next one.